right, PAX East 2019. I'm at the Decoy Games booth. We're talking some Swimsanity with Khalil. Tell me all about the game, Swimsanity.
Yeah, man, this is Swimsanity. It's our first commercial game. We're Decoy Games. It's a 4-player underwater shooter with a collection of competitive and cooperative game modes where you can play with or against your friends. It's going to be on the Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam. We're going to have online play and local play, couch co-op where you can play with bots as well.
I completely forgot that there was online play. The game is great. I'm loving it.
Thank you so
much. I'm flushed because I came off a win.
Yeah.
I just won. Now I'm sure that me playing against Ahmed and Khalil, that you all took it easy on me, but I still feel good regardless.
I mean, we have dev mode, right, and we have showcase mode. So today we're in showcase mode.
Gotcha.
Because we got to play nice to the fans. But when this game releases, we're playing online. We're going in dev mode, and you can't beat dev mode. So that's just us as gamers, though. We gotta bring the real game to the game. So,
Understand. So, what were some of the key decisions you made when you all decided to bring the game back?
Man, so there's a lot. So we first and foremost, we always knew that we had a lot to gain from an artistic standpoint, because the old one was a prototype, and in prototypes, you always want to get it working first and then get it working nice after. So a lot of what you saw before was I wouldn't say rushed, but not as well polished as we would have originally wanted to be. So you'll see a lot, and people don't even realize, a lot of work went into the backgrounds and even the foreground design to really make things in the front pop, but in the back it still looks really aesthetically pleasing. The second thing I'd say after that is there's a lot of attention built to balance. And it's honestly the coolest thing at every show, because every time you play the first time, someone might be like, oh, the shark unleashes OP. Then I'm like, all right, I'm going to play against the shark with a medic or a shock or something, and I show them I can take out the shark. Trust us when we say every unleash has a counteract to it. So there's a lot of different balance aspects to the game.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I've only been I use a piranha once, and the shark every time, because I love the way the shark flies across.
Right.
But because you all have the teleport move, you can get out of the way.
Get out of the way. You can take it out if you're good with your secondary weapons and stuff like that.
And it does get stuck on some of the environment.
Exactly. Correct. So everything has its pros and cons, and that's kind of the fun of Swimsanity. Is every unleash you pick completely changes how you play the game. And then never mind if you're playing against each other, or on a team, completely changes how you use your unleashes or use it with your friends.
So the game is, like you said, it's on pretty much everything.
Everything, just not mobile.
It's not mobile.
Yeah, a lot of times people are like, oh, I'm playing my phone. I'm like, all right, let's slow down. I have limits to this. So
I'm trying to figure out how that would work.
Honestly,
it could. I'm not smart enough to figure it out.
I think Fortnite spoiled people in a way.
It really did.
Because people are like, oh, you can easily put any game on anything, and I'm like, no, it's not how it works. There's a lot of different layers to this. So, but I mean, that's not to say we're never interested in the mobile space, but we got to get this stuff out there eventually. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is crossplay something that is coming, or is it something you're all interested in doing?
I mean, I'd love to do it, and it's definitely something on our radar, but we have nothing official to announce as far as crossplay at this point. Yeah.
And I'm assuming that it's not an easy thing to do.
This is what I tell people: crossplay is nothing technical.
Really?
Yeah, we can have it done right now if you wanted it to, but it's a political battle, it's a political battle that I understand. Okay. But you have to work within people's, willingness and stuff. So I completely understand it. We're just whatever we're allowed to do, we want to do that.
Gotcha. So how was it? In terms of which version was I'm assuming the PC version was done first, and then you ported it to the other. Which one is done first? What order was they done in?
I thought you were going to ask me which one was done easier. I was going to say they're all great to work with.
I'm not going to ask you that.
Yeah. No, which one's done first? So naturally, you build the game on a PC.
Yes.
So as you're building the game, you're essentially finishing the Steam version. So I'd say that is the easiest to done in the sense that you're finishing it as you're working. So in order, we did Steam first, Xbox, Switch, and PlayStation were the same time. So yeah. Given the fact that Switch was a newer console.
True.
Yeah.
True. And all the games run pretty much the same?
Same on all of them, yep.
Same on all of them.
So, and we're going for 60, hopefully on the Switch docked, but it runs just smoothly docked as it does undocked. So that's something we're really aiming for this.
What is it like? I mean, I know the Nintendo Online stuff is out now. Do you have to do anything for that, or you just put the hooks in there and they just kind of...
So a lot of the stuff Nintendo Online, we are using some third-party tools.
Okay.
That way, we can have things such as voice chat inside the game and whatnot. So we're trying to make this as seamless as an online experience as possible. Being able to party up within the game, do voice chat within the game. So these are all things that we regardless of the technical architecture, we want to be as seamless as for the gamer as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if the game does really, really well, which we all hope it does, we want to make a Vita version just for me and only me.
Bro, so out of the developers, I'm the Vita player. We actually got this question last week as well.
Really?
I'd love to release to the Vita. I'm pretty sure you can't even publish to the Vita store anymore. I might be wrong about that.
Oh.
But I don't think you can. I don't think they're accepting new games. But hey, Sony, if you're listening, I would love to release for the Vita. I don't care if nobody buys it, but just so I can have it right. Yeah, we'll get Sony. We got you one sale. One sale. Give us an expensive dev kit so I can sell the game once on the Vita.
It's worth it. We promise.
Exactly.
The Vita was cool. I mean, it will work on the Vita.
I'm making a sales pitch off this now, by the way. I'll be like, all right, so far I have a target base of 1. And
why are you leaving the room?
Yeah,
like I said, where are you throwing me?
Yes.
So how's the show been going so far for you?
Really good, man. PAX is always one of the biggest shows in the nation. So this is the first day, but we know it's going to be hype. They actually started letting people in early today. And right when they let them in, you can see people rushing down all the different entryways. Today's already, I'd say, feels twice as crowded as yesterday. And I just expect it to get bigger and better from here on out. And as far as us, we're running tournaments every single day. We have one of our biggest tournaments tomorrow. We actually have a professional past WWE announcer, Emmy Award-winning Order Arkle is doing the tournament. So it should be really hype, man. We're gonna throw a big show in here.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So one more time, run everybody down on the modes in the game.
Yeah. So there's 8 different game modes, right? They split between versus and co-op. On the versus side, you have deathmatch and team deathmatch, which go free for all or 2v2. We also have a mode called Ore Brush, which we don't really show much at conventions, but it's a typical capture the flag. So it's free for all capture the flag or team capture the flag. And we also have Last Man But Standing, which is our elimination mode. And for anyone listening, elimination mode is not Battle Royale. There were elimination modes before Battle Royale.
Yes,
all right?
there were.
Yeah, so no, this is not a Battle Royale mode. This is an elimination mode. So yeah, we have that. So that's our 5 versus modes. Then on the co-op side, we have our adventure mode, which is like a campaign with like moving levels and boss battles and different enemies where you work all on the same team. Then we have our survival mode, which is literally an everlasting, depending on how good you are, mode. Defeat as many enemies as possible, try to hit the leaderboards. Then our third co-op mode, we're not announcing yet, but it's going to be a challenging blast. So, yeah. And the cool thing is like the way we designed the architecture of the game is that we can easily add different game modes that have completely different experiences.
So if let's say I start the game with my kids and we're playing the adventure together.
Yep.
Is it something where you sit down and do it in one sitting, or when we say progress, can I come back to it? Can I come back in solo with the progress I made in co-op? How does that work?
So the adventure levels they're like 5 to 10, I'd say like 5 to 10 minute experiences. So they're kind of like short contained levels. So there's no end level progression, but we do have 300 challenges in the game. These challenges might be anything from, kill X amount of enemies, use X amount of unleashes, and there's actually specific ones special for the individual level. So that progress does save every time you play. These challenges are what you use to unlock new unleashes, and there's 13 unleashes in the game. So we wanted to make sure, on top of all the game modes, we also had like a replayability factor that kept people coming back wanting to play more.
How was the achievement thing? Like achievement trophies, all that kind of stuff? How was it doing all that?
Every console's going to have its own achievements. Those probably will line, because we don't want to overwhelm people. They might line up a little bit with the challenges, but we'll try to do something special for each console and stuff.
Well, the game looks great. It plays great. I'm loving the new logo.
Thank you.
The logo is dope.
The Decoy Duck. Check it out on our social media. It was just released. It's got a little bit of it's got a high top fade. It's unofficial. They are not Beats headphones. They're unofficial headphones. I don't want anybody coming after us. There's no logo on it or anything. So they're just stylish headphones. We could have bought them on New York, from a hustler. So it's not anybody. These are not official headphones. No one come for us. But if you do want to come for us with a deal, maybe we can throw a Beats logo on it. So
are the Decoy hoodies on sale?
Not yet. So yeah, these are things that we're kind of showing off. We have the Decoy hoodies. We also like the Decoy t-shirts that we're showing off.
That's what's up.
Our plan is to eventually get into merch. We kind of want to get a feel for people's demand, and I'll just say people are actually asking for them a lot. So
I can see why.
Yeah, we definitely want to kind of, we want to be more than just, we want to our focus is indie games, but we feel like we have a lot of other things to offer as well, and that's just another area. So, yeah.
Well, thank you for your time, Khalil. The game was great, and I look forward to playing when it comes out.
Of course, I look forward to being on the podcast again.
Oh, no doubt.
Yes, sir.
No doubt,
Yes,
good
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
No doubt.